Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Evil Groomer. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between an oil and a water-based pomade. Both pomades will work about the same unless they say otherwise. Pomades in general are going to have medium to high hold unless they say otherwise, and high shine, generally speaking. But there's a big difference between an oil-based pomade. This is Reuzel Pink. It's one of the most popular pomade companies out there, and this is their water-based pomade called Reuzel Blue. It's a blue can and a pink can, so pretty straightforward. Now, as far as the differences goes, a water-based pomade is going to be generally almost looking like a gel and a lot softer. So if you tap that, it's almost like it bounces off a little bit. It's a lot softer, it's a lot easier to work with, and it's water-based. The first ingredient on this is water. As well as this one, generally a water-based pomade will be easier to wash out because it's water-based, so it's water-soluble. So you'll be able to get it off your hair with just regular shampoo. Now, in terms of an oil-based pomade like Reuzel Pink, looking at it for the first time, focus. This one is going to be more opaque, denser. As you can see, you're going to have to heat that up. A little bit more difficult to work with because you kind of have to heat it up. You kind of have to, really work it in between your hands and work it into your hair. So in terms of easier to work with between your palms and into your hair, I will give that to the water-based pomade. But this oil-based pomade has almost like a culture behind it. An oil-based pomade it just has this grit and this weight to the name. Like, yeah, I'm wearing an oil-based pomade. And honestly, among pomade purists, the water-based pomade, sometimes they don't even consider it a pomade. It's more like a gel. And in a sense, they're right. But the reason that a water-based pomade beats the oil-based pomade in the sense of washability is because this is not going to wash out as easy as a water-based pomade. This one you're going to have fun washing out of. They have degreasing shampoos. People have an entire degreasing kind of routine. Like if you have to go to the barber tomorrow and you have to get all this pomade out of your hair, there's a whole day devoted to just kind of degreasing your hair. But that's also why a lot of people love it, because it's not going to wash out. It's not going to wash out with just one wash. And once you get out of the shower and you put shampoo in your hair, it's not going to be all out. But that's also called buildup. Generally speaking, that's going to make your hair a lot easier to style. It's going to stay in your hair, and it's going to take less and less product every morning to style your hair because there's already going to be a lot of product in there. It's going to have that shine. It's going to have that kind of almost like a greaser. That's what you're going to look like. You're going to look like one of those old-timey greasers. So those are generally the differences. The big one to me is this one is oil-based or petrolatinum based. This one is water-based. This one is going to wash out easier. It's going to work out in your hair a lot better. But there is some debate if this is even a pomade. A lot of people just kind of consider it a gel. And like I said, in a sense that they're right. Generally, I like to use this one just because of the washability. But an oil-based pomade, it's going to give you that buildup that you want. It's going to give you that kind of classic, almost grittier look that a lot of people are looking for, that old-timey classic kind of look. Typically, I will see that an oil-based pomade will give you a little bit more shine. It'll also give you a bit more hold. I have very thick, coarse hair. Even though I do use a water-based pomade most of the time, this one holds my hair a hell of a lot better because it's oil-based and there's a lot more to work with. And also reworking your hairstyle. With a water-based pomade, I don't see it a lot with Reuzel Blue, but like with Washability or those other products, typically I'll have to wet the comb and kind of keep on working with it if it's a water-based. But with an oil-based, I don't really have to do that because it kind of maintains its shape, but at the same time, it's reworkable. That's why a lot of people like that. And of course, if you have buildup, you'll be able to work that in a lot easier. So yeah, there's pros and cons to each of these products. Something that I would say is whichever one is more convenient for you. I personally like to have my hair kind of clean, and I don't really want the oil of the oil-based pomade rubbing up against my pillows when I'm sleeping in it, getting on my face and stuff. I have oily skin as it is, guys, so I wouldn't want, you know, more oil getting on my face. Other than that, works for you. It's going to give you the look that you want, and of course using the right product for the right hairstyle. If you have like slick backs or undercuts or stuff like that, go with a pomade, and then from there you can decide. But whatever makes you feel confident and whatever makes you look the best you that you can possibly have, definitely just pick that product and don't really listen to anyone else. So, alright guys, stay confident. I'll see you guys in the next video.